Hello and welcome to another Let's Play Me Move 6 of Oranges. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it free on itch.io. And don't have to give them any monies on the Patreon to play the full of this game because it's already completed. Hyena. Though, if you want to support them and or get newer versions of their other games, then do that. $3 a month, Patreon. So, on the last Let's Play, man, I didn't actually remember. I think it's that these guys were deciding what to do, going back into town maybe or not, because like Cameron, I think Cameron, the Yote is like, I want to see if this stuff actually is 100% like mystic stuff and I'm not crazy and whatnot. And there's a bit of like space growing between Cameron and, well, the bear and the coyote. I'm not great with names because like he said, "Hey, I'm gonna be over this motel doing my mystical stuff maybe, and I want you guys to be a down the road," which we are. Just let him have his space, and hopefully we'll get out of here and nothing bad will happen. And sorry for that long rambling. Reset face. Oh, and the reason why this is here is because I did do this Let's Play, except I was pretty inebriated and it was like, yeah, I want to actually read well. Devon watches his boyfriend in the distance carefully, feeling his anxiety come down a bit, as Cameron just seems to be standing there. So, what's the deal, man? Also, I can't remember too much. You know what I'm talking about. What happened? Did he see some fucked up shit earlier? Because you seem really, really worried. For a moment, Devon is glad Artie cuts himself off, but then, hey, what the fuck? Yeah. Artie is already running up the road towards his car. Devon looks and sees a man stand next to the car, the hood up. Devon isn't sure what to do first, either go to Cameron or follow Artie. Cameron seems oblivious in the distance, which is probably for the best, and it doesn't look like the man's carrying any sort of weapon. So, deciding his friend is gonna need help, he runs after Artie. Dev runs up to the car, just as the old weasel-looking man headsbutts Artie in the face. Wait, is this? Ah, fuck, son of a bitch. Artie stumbles and falls on his ass. Hey. It kinda looks like him. Though when you change art styles, it's kind of... Also, man, he has red eyes. I mean, I guess he's on something. The weasel regards him coolly, seemingly not bothered by the fact that he just used his own face as a battering ram. Hey. Dev doesn't know what to say, mostly because he doesn't know why the guy just did what he did. Meanwhile, Artie moans on the ground, his paw to his forehead. That at least gives Dev a starting point. You can't just fucking do that, man. What are you doing? Adjusting things. He shows off a pair of pliers. Is he? I mean, I guess he's messing with the car, but like... Devon can hear his heart pounding in his ears as he sees the toolbox balanced on the bumper. You know... Oh, what is his name? I'm surprised he's alive, but I guess if Brian's alive, then he's alive. Because, like, for all the roots, like... Most of them he doesn't kind of exist in... what is it? In Leo's route, he definitely dies due to some cryptid guy. And in Flynn's route, he's kind of a Schrodinger's stoat. Both alive and dead, because we left him in town and drove up the road, and then he appeared dead in front of us, even though he was right behind us. Devon can hear his heart pounding in his ears as he sees the toolbox, on the bumper. Why? Give me the... Devon starts to step towards to take the pair of pliers from the man, but a flash of light blinds him. And it's that coke strength, or cokehead strength. Dev has never been hit before, not as an adult at least. His size usually deterred anyone from trying anything, and he normally didn't get into these kinds of situations anyway. So, this moment takes what feels like a long time for his brain to process. He stumbles to his feet, paws uselessly outstretched, trying to refocus, when Something explodes in his stomach that seems to expand like a balloon under his ribcage. The bear doubles over in shock, feeling like a vacuum has been opened up in his torso before he falls to his knees. Yeah. A long, strange sound of agony seems to go on forever, as his diaphragm refuses to work. Only now does he realize he's been punched in the stomach as well. And while he's had the wind knocked out of him before, it's nothing like this. How was that, fat ass? Dev goes on droning in response, the small part of him considering that he might actually suffocate to death. Holy hell, man. What the fuck is your problem? Oh, you want to know? Devon, still with his face to the ground, only hears movement above him, but that's followed by a gasp from Artie. Uh-oh. I have a problem with sick fucks like you two dicking around in this place because you think it's funny. Dev is only now starting to get his breath back, but his eyes are locked on the gun in his face. His insides turn to water, which has nothing to do with the punch. Where were you 5 years ago, huh? Back home with mommy and daddy, living in your middle-class house? Thought you'd come out and see the crazy meth heads, what the crazy meth heads are up to, how they killed each other? The man adjusts his grip on the gun, and Dev chokes with fear. Either the old man's gonna shoot him, or he's gonna do it by accident. Is this still fun? Artie's rough breathing next to Devon is the only thing that lets the bear know that the cat's still there with him. Dude, listen, we didn't mean... You listen, dude. I gave you assholes a whole fucking day to get the fuck out, but you're still here. Since you're so goddamn comfortable, hope you don't mind being stuck here for good. With that, the man turns away, sticking the gun down his pants before calmly collecting his tools, closing the toolbox, and walking off the road, straight into the sagebrush. Holy shit. Well, if he's doing stuff, the car's probably broken now. Though, he did tell us to get out of here, right? It's a 9-mile walk to the freeway. I suggest you leave the moment it gets cool. And that's friendly advice. There's much worse out here than me, you stupid fucks. Okay, maybe he did mess with the vehicle, but why would he be like, hey, get the hell out of here? Also, I just, messed up your car. Artie bends over to Devon, who slowly stumbles to his feet, hunched over, his stomach aching, far worse than his muzzle, which he wipes clean of blood. Fuck, man. What'd he do? Artie looks back at the car, and even from here, Dev can see wiring sticking out from the hood. I can't fucking believe this. Hang on, I'm getting Cam. Alright, man. I'll see if this thing is even worth coming back for. Dev jogs up the road, grunting with each step, each one sending a jolt through his stomach. While the weasel hadn't moved in his direction, Devon isn't taking chances. He also needs to make sure the coyote is... Cameron! He shouldn't be panicking. Not yet. But that feeling is starting up again. And after having a gun pointed in his face, Cameron! No answer. Dev heaves for air, looking around, until he sees a flash of flannel through the motel window. He's next to it in a second, unable to fit, so he pries back boards with his bare paws. Could he just try the door? Then he pushes through and tumbles into the darkness. Despite having seen this monster in some form or another over the 15 years now, Cameron realizes he never really tried to move towards it. In the beginning, he tried to run away, of course, and ended up following him. It never moved when he was looking at it. The second he looked away and back again, it would reappear closer, usually at that 20 or 30-foot distance. When he learned to ignore it, it just sort of blended into the background, and he stopped noticing it. As Cameron squeezes through the boards covering the window, he's only a few feet away from the thing. He realizes that if he makes contact with it, if it's solid, then he wouldn't know what to think. He never even considered that it might be real. But now, as those usually As those unusually long claws dangle from the sleeves of the raincoat, Cameron starts to worry. He moves those last few feet through. Raincoat Monster starts to dissolve into a dim lighting of the room, and the coyote is inside. It happens in a way that makes Cameron think of a mirage. But the creature's still there. Now, across the room, against the wall, its ever-present, deranged grin plastered into its dark face. Cameron moves towards it again, slowly this time, the creature still seemingly frozen, but in a way a real person would try to appear frozen. This creature is almost like an imitation of the one he's gotten to know so well, the one that's almost became a companion of sorts in his childhood. About halfway across the dark, cluttered motel room, Raincoat Monster bends sideways, almost like it's doing a cartwheel, towards the bathroom door. Its heavily clawed hands don't move, though, and instead, it just keeps bending like a bridge, like an arch. And then it slips into the darkness of the bathroom. Cameron stares, the feeling of unease growing. Of course, shit like this always makes him feel uneasy. It makes him feel fucking crazy. But what just happened now, it felt deliberate, like he's being toyed with somehow. Raincoat Monster had toyed with him plenty of times before, especially the first time he saw it. It was his own mind doing it, after all. But what makes him feel nervous now is that it seems like there's something else behind it. Almost like whatever is behind his first vision in that other motel room is behind this as well. So, he should leave, right? Whatever this is doesn't have very good intentions, or doesn't seem to have very... Yeah. One sec, give me one. You know when you try and talk and stuff and it just feels like there's something in your sinuses? Yeah. All it seems to want to do is fuck with him. If it is the same thing that hijacked his first vision, then it could look like anything. It disguised itself as Dev and said awful things to him. Disguised itself. Was that even a disguise? Is it possible somehow Devon made that call? That would be the most plausible explanation, aside from malicious ghosts being real, something he never believed until now. He trusts Dev, though. Cameron looks at the boarded window. Why did Artie and Dev abandon him like this? Is this part of Devon's investigation still? Is this a setup of some kind, like a test? Cameron continues to just stand in the middle of the motel room, staring around himself. This isn't right. He's not making sense. His thoughts don't make sense. But there are some connections, and he can't deny that something about this whole situation's off. The voices, the whispering, it continues to ebb and flow, and there's a slight electronic quality to it. It's not impossible that someone could have planted a speaker in this room to make him think he's hearing voices of ghosts. After all, Devon had been so adamant they had not come back to the motel with him to gather his equipment. That would have been the perfect opportunity. He tries to listen to them, but they blend together and mumble quietly, and he can't make anything out. If this is a setup, then Raincoat Monster could be a real person. Someone in a costume, or something's wrong. Suddenly, thinking to himself is becoming difficult. He's still high, after all. But at the same time, things are suddenly making at least some sort of sense. This is some kind of sick joke that would explain a lot. The distant chuckle breaks through the hushed whispers. It sounds kind of like Devon. Devon? Cameron points his ears towards the bathroom. Artie? Guys, you can't really be doing this to me, right? The voice is weak, unsure, and afraid. Something creaks to his left, and the coyote jumps, staring wide-eyed. Guys? In the back of his mind, Cameron knows that whatever this is, whatever's going on inside or outside his mind, is not good. He needs to get out. Suddenly, something starts pulling at the boards of the window. Cameron gasps, stumbling back, explosion of fear taking over in a way he's never experienced before. Cameron, you're in there, right? You okay? It looks like Devon, but the coyote is moving for the bathroom, because he's not completely sure, and even if that really is Dev. Cameron pulls the door to the bathroom closed and fumbles with the knob until he finds and presses the push lock that somehow still works. Cameron, honey, are you in here? Cameron keeps quiet. Brendan sends Moss to his muzzle, suppressing his instinctual urge to respond. Cameron! Cameron listens to the bear's heavy footsteps on the ruined floor. Then, the doorknob to the bathroom vibrates violently. Cameron yelps, Stop! I'm sorry. I just need to figure things out right now. There's a pause. One that seems to go on for a very, very long time. What? I need to try de-voicing. Devon's voice is equal parts confused and concerned. Baby, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What happened? I don't know. Why did you guys leave me? Leave you? I'm right here. I looked up the road, and you two are just gone. Oh, Cameron, something happened. It's a little complicated, but I can tell you about it on the way out. I'm sorry I left when I said I'd watched you, but we need to go right now. Something happened. It's a little complicated. Cameron, please open the door. Devon lets out a nervous laugh. You're freaking me the fuck out right now, honey. That only puts Cameron more on edge. That Devon thinks he's the one that's acted strange. You're freaking me the fuck out. Why did you even bring me here? Is Artie there too? Another long, horrible pause. When Devon talks again, his tone has changed completely. Like he's being very careful with his words. Like Cameron's crazy. Honey, can you tell me what's wrong? Did something happen? You tell me, Devon. You're really starting to worry me, baby. How's that? Devon's voice cracks. Cameron doesn't know what to say. He doesn't have to think of what to say, because at this point, something rakes painfully down his back. It's like a giant set of claws, and Cameron gasps, then screams as another set of claws grip over the top of his head. He'd completely forgotten about the raincoat monster, but even if he remembered, he never thought it could touch him. Cameron, open the door! Open, god damn it! Stand back, Cam. The air seemed to explode as the flimsy motel room bathroom door splinches in with ease, Death having kicked it in. With some light filling the bathroom now, Cameron sees that he's fighting with nothing. He thought it had to be Artie. Suddenly the bear is grabbing him, trying to hold him, or pin him, and Cameron just struggles, trying to pull away. Cameron, what happened? Please, calm down. Just let me go. Cameron is crying now, and it's making him gasp for air. Let's breathe, Cam. No, stop doing this to me. Just let me go. Doing what to you? What happened? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Cameron's struggles become more wild, kicking out and fighting with Dev's much stronger grip. What the fuck? Dev seems to say it to himself, almost in a whisper, as if unable to believe what's happening. Like, what the fuck? You know, sometimes it's hard to do word things. Cameron isn't able to either. None of this is real, is it? Huh? Did you set this up? To make believe or something? What? How would I do that? Speakers, costumes, I don't know. Ow! You're hurting me. Devon lets Cameron go finally, though he tries to hold on to him to make him look at the bear. But Cameron takes the opportunity to escape, running right for the window, much easier to get through after Devon's entry. Cameron! I'm sorry, I just need to think. Cameron can hear Devon crying now, but he can't stop. He needs to get out, and he needs to get away. He falls clumsily through the window, and as he stands up, he gasps as he comes face to face with Artie. Suddenly, he notices how similar the color of his fur is to the raincoat monster. Whoa, dude, Are you okay? What's going on? I can hear you guys yelling all the way. Artie trails off as Cameron backs away from the cat, keeping in view until he can run away off the road to somewhere that's not here. Dev sobs as he fumbles to get out the window, wondering if he's dreaming. This can't be happening. He looks around the parking lot, but all he sees is Artie. Yeah, you can definitely tell how. Actually, I'm not sure how long that took. Maybe just do a quick check if I haven't deleted it already. I think there it is. Yeah, it took me about 30 minutes to get to this point here. It's like, yeah. Booze, and it wasn't like a little bit, it was a bit. Booze rating ain't good reading. Where did he go? Artie points wordlessly, and Devon jogs up the length of the parking lot to look around the motel. Cameron is nowhere in sight. Devon stares for a while, hoping to see Cameron pop out from behind one of the dilapidated structures, but he doesn't. Devon, what happened? Something's wrong with Cameron. I know, he looked totally freaked out. Did that meth head get to him too or something? No, I don't know. He's not making sense. He's not thinking right. What do you mean? Devon takes a deep, shuddering breath, still staring, realizing Cam might have already made to the dirt road of the main street. Okay, I guess we have been to this point anyways. Devon rubs his face vigorously with both paws. He said something about us setting him up. Set him up? For what? I don't know. It's like he's completely, not in his right state of mind, or something. Devon stops himself from saying completely lost it, because that just sounds wrong. Seeing no sign of Cameron, Devon suddenly feels panic boom in his chest. What if Cameron is so far gone that he's running off into the desert? He would die. Shit. Are you sure he ran this way? Devon starts walking quickly up the road, looking at each abandoned structure, scanning the desert landscape all the while. His panic is starting to get settled into a dull, persistent feeling of dread, and his crying is mostly under control, just sniffling every now and then. Artie falls behind him. Yeah, paused him, man. He was running, though. Shit. Hey, he just looked really emotional. Doesn't he have panic attacks? Yeah, but that wasn't a panic attack. Something else is going on. Has he done this before? No. Isn't he on medication? No, man. He's not on medication. But wasn't he? Dude, this isn't helping anything right now. Sorry, it's just that I remember him telling me he was on antipsychotic back in college. Devon's blood runs cold. I think it was just like antidepressants or something. Why would he even tell you? Cameron! Devon's voice echoes hollowly up the street, unanswered. He has on both, I'm pretty sure. He was talking to Maria about it, since he had been on a bunch of them, for helping her bipolar disorder. I think he was just looking for advice on how to deal with these side effects. And I was a psych major, so there's that. Were you? Cameron! Duh. I was a failed STEM major. Behavioral sciences are the next step. Despite that being something Artie might normally say, it sounds forced, like he's trying to keep the mood light. All Devon can think about right now is that he couldn't even be bothered to know what medications his boyfriend is taking and why. And also, is Artie the main character of the Smoke Room's descendant or something? I don't know. He just knew they made him feel like shit. So, when Cameron said he just wanted to stop whatever it was he was taking, Devon encouraged him, and Cameron seemed to be happier after that. Anyway, I'm not saying he's schizophrenic. Antidepressants can be combined with antidepressants. Antipsychotics can be mixed with antidepressants, or just plain old depression sometimes. I think he's just panicking a little. I probably would if I went to that motel alone. No. Cameron was panicking, sure, but he was accusing Devon of setting him up. Of tricking him. Cameron didn't trust him, and that's something Devon has never seen before. And remember, with this with his tolerance, he's probably pretty high. Could just be Perry. Devon gasps as Artie stares at him, frozen. Then rage and horror explodes in Devon's chest. The fucking weed! Whoa, what happened? Okay, I guess this is when we stopped off. You fucking know he has problems. He's on medication in college, and you just let him get stoned? Artie stares. Well, I didn't remember until just now. And besides, if that's what's making him freak out, it's gonna wear off. No, he said I was tricking him. He didn't trust me, Artie. He said I was, planting fucking speakers, so he'd be hearing voices. Artie continues to stare, but doesn't say anything this time. Devon does his best to avoid saying what he thinks is happening. It's not just panic. That's more than just that. Fuck, man. His mom died because of this shit. What if he's wandering off in the middle of the desert right now? And when he researched psychosis, he came across plenty of stories just like this. The way so many of them ended. Devon feels like he's about to throw up. After a few seconds of silence, Artie clears his throat. Listen, we don't know anything yet, but if I cause it to happen, I'm sorry. Either way, I'm gonna help you find your man, okay? It's only been 5 minutes. Devon starts to calm down a bit, breathing more evenly. Like I said, my girlfriend's bipolar, and even though I know it's not exactly the same, she's had moments like this too, and we always come out alright. So, how about we look for 20, maybe 30 minutes? I'm sure we'll find him. If we don't, though, I'm gonna run my ass back up the road until I get cell service and call 911, alright? Devon takes a shuddering breath. Yeah, okay, let's go. And I think with that, it's a good time to call it. Yay, scene change and all that. So, that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, guys, I like comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and likes it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out other videos to help you currently learn the new animals, help control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, it's free on itch.io. And they have other games that are in development, and you can, give them monies so you can get the most up-to-date versions of those games. Also, is this a linear game? Like, I think, what is it? Some visual novels are, you don't have any choice, it's just reading. But with this one, I guess kind of like, what is it? I guess Flint's was pretty straightforward, and there was nothing, that popped out. Anyways, I'm just rambling. I think that's everything. And until next time, another Let's Play. Me, Emu 6 of Arches. So thanks and see ya.